Xerophytic preppers. So what does this mean? So what is a xerophyte? A xerophyte is going to be a plant that is very efficient with its water use. Sometimes people refer to preppers that are very hardy individuals that pull more than just their body weight. Someone that has the capability to do not just a lot of physical manual labor, but also to be emotionally stressed and taxed beyond most people. And so they're xerophytic in nature. And so how does this fit into prepping and us, the people who may not have that hardiness as others may? Well, it kind of stems back from the upbringing of people to some degree, but it's more about the self-ideology of how you see yourself, your self-image, your basically a reflection of self-talk, too. It's how your unconscious influences your conscious. And if you do a lot of down talking to yourself, and you doubt yourself a lot, if you do a lot of things that cause you to question yourself, you're building up a lot of internal doubt back into the unconscious. And that kind of filters through to the conscious mind and causes a lot of conflict, because when you're not confident and you're not able to tap into your full range of capabilities because you don't have the confidence to do such, even though a lot of us have the means to do much more than we're actually doing, what we see is that you become a threat to others. And so these preppers, these xerophytic preppers, that mimic the xerophyte plants, that are super efficient in its water consumption and usage. These individuals have learned the efficiency of behavior, of movement, of thought, and they have a very, very good sense of pace and rhythm. And that's what you see a lot of times with farmers that work out in the fields all day long. They don't push too hard because they know they could get a heat stroke, or they could pull a muscle. Or you can watch the Amish, for example. I've personally have watched them many times over the years when I travel. Sometimes I go and visit. Of course, they don't really allow visitors there, but sometimes you can kind of sit back on the side of the road and watch them work. And so obviously you don't want to stare and things. I mean, I'm just kind of passing through mostly, but sometimes I might just pull over, take a break at a rest stop, and sometimes you can see them working, or in their carriages or their buggies, and you can get a sense that they all have a rhythm. The horse has a rhythm pulling the buggy, or it's pulling the plow in the field, or you can see them working, and maybe they're building a barn. I've seen that actually happen in real life, that the whole community gets together and they do like a barn building, for over a day or two that takes, and they get the whole thing done. It's very amazing. Or they'll build someone's house if they're a new community member. But whatever it is, these people have rhythm. And so don't forget, though, in your own personal life, to have a little rhythm, to take a little bit of cue from some of these individuals that do have the ability to weather a lot more than what the average person seems like that they can do. And it's not because they're special, like that their body isn't like maybe built to be a little bit more tougher or hardier. They may have conditioned it to be a little bit tougher and harder because they've been doing something for so long. But ultimately, though, it's the mindset and how to get your mind to work in sync with the body, and so that you don't overdo anything and cause an imbalance. Anyways, and if you have any thoughts about this, feel free to put it in the comment section. Thanks again for subscribing, for sharing the video, for telling other people about the channel. I really do appreciate it. As always, you guys take care.